Hey folks, Ed here from Brain Pulp TV, back with the 9th part of our 9-match friendly Shadows Over Innistrad League. Now, if you haven't watched the previous episodes, there'll be a link appearing above that will take you to the first part. If you have, you'll know how we're doing, but otherwise I'm about to spoil it. We're not doing as bad as we were before. Despite what it said on the screen last game, we are not 3-6, we are 3-4. So we have 2 more games left in the final stage. And if I win both of them, I have a winning record, which is sort of my goal at this point. Now, not to talk negatively, but if we don't win this one and aren't going to end up with a positive record, still going to finish off the league, the final match. And I think if that is the case, if we don't win this one, I may just create a fun deck that I haven't tried yet. So you'll have that to look forward to at least. But in the meantime, though, we are still in this. We are still able to pull out a positive winning record for this league. So let's get to it right now. Oh, wow. This is not a great opening hand. Yeah, this is not. I mean, he kept 7 cards. I think we're going to mulligan. This one we can keep. Yeah, this one looks good. We can keep this one. And we'll put that on top. So, glad I mulliganed the first hand. So start off with a swamp. We can get Convicted Killer out on 3. We can get Heir of Falkenrath out on 2. I recognize that card. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking Deadweight right now. Now, I could wait until he pitches a card, but with Madness, I may not want him to be able to pitch a card next turn. Because if he's on 3 lands, he could pitch it and pull something like the Twins. So instead, I think I'm just going to go ahead and Deadweight this right now. Even if he wants to pitch something now, it's not going to do him any good, because it's going to lower it to 0 toughness regardless. Kindly Stranger. So we have, I think I'm going to go with Convicted Killer. And we're able to play the Chaplain next turn if we need to. And we can hang on to Heir maybe for a little bit. And just see if we can grab something with Madness in it. So. Sanguinary Mage. Swinging in. I mean, it seems like there's going to be a trick here. No, there's no trick here because this is... Okay, yeah, that's right. It's 2-2. It's not 2-3. For a second, I forgot that it was 2-3. It is not 2-3. It's 2-2, so there's no way I'm blocking. Now, what do we want to do? I think we're going to go with the Chaplain here. I mean, I could wait and let this flip, but I think I like the Chaplain. Even being able to get the Chaplain to the graveyard was good. Or I could bring out the Heir and just immediately. Nah, I want to get the value for the Chaplain. Because this will be able to trade with the Kindly Stranger. Lightning Axe. Followed up with Fiery Temper. So that's a heck of a play for them. They're going to be able to take out both of them. And Prowess is going to trigger twice for the Sanguinary Mage. This leaves them with 1 card in hand, though. So if we are able to draw some of our removal, they're not in as good a shape as they might otherwise be. Their Delirium's only still at 2, so Kindly Stranger doesn't do much, but they are swinging for 5, so I can understand why they would do that. Okay. Let's close that, because I will decide to do that in a bit, maybe. And you know what? I'm definitely going to do that. It's 3 to do that, right? Yes. So we're going to bring out the air. And get the flyers in with the chaplain. Okay, arsonists, that's fine. I'm okay with this. I will pitch a swamp. More land, not what I wanted. We're 3 cards away from Delirium, which is great if certain things show up. This is going to flip, which is really going to suck for us. Because it flips into, yeah, it's got Menace when it flips. 6/5 with Menace. So we're not going to win that race. Which means I think I should keep the air up as well, too, to block. I mean, I could start swinging in, but I think I'm going to keep it up to block. I will probably double chump with the spirits. This will also allow me to potentially trade all 3 for this, which at this point may not be a bad idea. So if we don't block, yeah, you know what? I think we have to take out the Ravagers, because we're not going to be able to cast 2 spells anytime soon. And we have removal we can draw into. The only other way we can do it is, I mean, I can just chump this for now, and hope to draw into some removal. But I think they're holding back a spell, so let's do this. Do I want to do this? Yeah, okay. I'm fine with this. It may not be the best move. Like, I could put everything into this, but I think he's got something, which means I'm just going to lose them all anyways. Okay, so this way I was able to take one of his guys, did not take the damage, only took 2, so... Murderous Cut. Sorry, not Murderous Cut. I'm catching myself this time. This is Murderous Compulsion. So we're going to be able to get rid of that guy there. And he's still 2 off from Delirium. If he's doing 2 in 5, he'll have me down to 1. In 5 turns, I'd have him down to 15. I got to keep the air up as a blocker. I can't start swinging him with it yet, so I need to either pull more removal or something. The crows help. Yeah, so let's go ahead and cast the crows. See what we get into the graveyard. That's good for us as well, too. So now we are just going to swing in. Because now we're winning this race by air. Our opponent seems to be drawing just land, which sucks for him. I'm not going to block this. And I will swing in with everything. And bring out my own arsonists, so... which should effectively shut him down. Oh, he's got something big to cast. That's fine, because we're still winning this race. I can hang on to this for something big. I probably will do that. I'm going to play the plains just in case. And I'm going to swing in with everything. So he needs to be able to do an additional 5 to me this turn. Or take care of at least... There we go. So, excellent. So we made it. We made it through. How kind of happy about that. I mean, we were in rush shape, but at that point, the opponent did only have one card, so we were able to sort of pull the right cards, and I think our opponent was pulling a lot of land, which is unfortunate for him, but for us, we got through, so nothing I'm going to change. So let's go on let's get on to the second game. You know what? This isn't bad. I don't think this is bad. I'm pretty cool with this, actually, because we can even pitch a madness card to the heir. So yeah, we're definitely going to keep this. And the opponent is, yikes, the opponent mulliganed down to 5. They're keeping 5. Well, they're able to start off with a bang, so that actually changes my original play, which was to do the Forsaken Sanctuary first. I think I'm going to go ahead and putting out Sinister Concoction to prevent the flip. I mean, it's not a huge difference with the flip, but it still puts us on a tighter clock. That is unfortunate. I will... Yeah, I'm gonna bring out the heir now. I won't hit or pop the sanctuary or bring it out. So the only downside is using Sinister Concoction to pitch the Murderous Compulsion. I mean, we can take 2 out, but we definitely need 2 black sources. We have a second black source, but we're not going to be able to have it untapped for a while. Whereas I can use the heir to pitch Murderous Compulsion and take out his tapped creature. Which may be a good idea next turn because we're going to be playing Sanctuary. Now, he's low on cards. Yeah, I've got Sinister Concoction for something bigger. So I'm going to go ahead and attack. I'm going to pitch. To destroy the intruder. And hopefully swinging for 2 unless he's got a hard-casted Fiery Temper or something like that. No, he does not. And then next turn I can bring out the Chaplain. I think I'm going to actually take out the... Yeah, I'm going to take out the Mad Prophet because I don't want him being able to filter at this point. It seems silly, but honestly, I really do see the Mad Prophet as being a major problem. So, because it's allowing him to find his answers a lot quicker. So yeah, let's... But I'm gonna be kicking myself if he plays something big next. You know what? No, let's do this because I really don't want him filtering it. We will do that, and we're gonna swing in with the heir. This also puts us 3 towards Delirium, and we're going to bring out the Unruly Mob. Once again, I may kick myself for this later on, but we can get the Chaplain out. We can use it as a blocker, also gain some life with it, which is great for us. And we drew some of our removal anyways, so that's great too. Attack with all the creatures. There we go. So, I mean, at least our mob gets pumped up a little bit, but it slows down things. The Chaplain's going to be rough for him as well, too. If it gets a swing in, not only is he doing 3 damage, we're also gaining 3 life. Duelist, that's good. Now, he's going to be able to prevent for blocking. I don't know if he's going to want to swing in. No, I didn't think so. He's going to want to use it as a blocker. This may break his spirit. And we'll swing into both these guys. We have Delirium, so if we pull something like the Mind Rack, we should be okay. Deals 1 to each, that's fine. Once again, the mob gets pumped up. And we are going to go ahead and bring out our 2 flyers. And once again, we have Angelic Purge. So any big threat, or any threat that hits, Fiery Temper. It's fine. I mean, he is hanging in there. I got to give him that, because that's, I mean, I would hate to have seen how this game would have turned out if he had started off with 5 cards. Or if this game had started off for him with, there we go, for 7 cards. So yeah, that was really not so much as us winning as him losing from a really bad initial draw. Well, I think that was the quickest match of the league so far. Our opponent, like I said, I would have been really worried if he had started off with 7 cards, because he held in there quite strong with having to mulligan down to 5 for the second game. But we persevered. And we are going to get to see if I can actually end this league with a winning record. I almost feel bad because here's the thing. I really wanted to play Altered Ego. And I haven't played blue in all the decks I've sort of built and tried. I haven't played blue. So had I lost, I was thinking of going for some sort of weird blue-green Alter Ego, using the suggestion of both Magnifying Glass with the Mysteries, and, you know, trying to do a lot of investigating, I was even going to throw in, to see how crazy I was going to try to make it, I was even going to try to throw in Second Harvest, because it would have been fun to see if I could have created a bunch of extra investigating tokens. So we are not going to do that, though. We are going to stick with the red, white, and black, unless we get completely blown out the first game or something like that, and we decide, what the hell, we'll give the Goofy deck a shot. But most likely we're going to stick with this one in the last match of this league, which will be coming up in the next part. In the meantime, though, thank you guys very much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please leave that in the comments section below. As well, too, if you'd like to follow us on Twitter, it is at BrainPulpTV, or if you want to follow me on Twitter, it is at Geek Tragedy, and you can tweet me, you know, how you're doing in your leagues, or just anything, really. It doesn't really matter. Otherwise, take care, everyone. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll see you all very soon.